Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency Mr. RDG, as the headmaster of Telkom Vocational High School, respected all teacher and employees of Telkom Vocational High School, and vegetable all of my friends whom I brought. First of all, let's thank unto God, who giving us mercies and blessing, so that we can attend and interpret the meaning of Kartini Day in a good condition and happy situation. Secondly, my salawat and salam always giving to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the best man in the world, who has forged us from the darkness to the lightness, namely Islamic religion. Thirdly, thanks for giving my time to deliver my speech under the title Women's Emancipation Future. As we know, Raden Ajeng Kartini is a name that is not foreign to the Indonesian people, especially as Indonesian woman. She reminds us of the future of a woman who struggled to improve the dignity of her people. She has been named a pioneer of the women's emancipation movement in Indonesia. Before we know more, do all of you know what women emancipation is? Women emancipation is often misunderstood by some people. They interpret women's emancipation as a negative thing, namely a movement to make women superior to men. But it is wrong. Women emancipation is defined as an effort to make the rights of women equal to the rights of men in all areas of life, which aim to provide opportunities for women to work, study, and make creativity, and as well as men, who are balanced with their abilities. The meaning of the saying, her is more perceived in the word equal, because it is undeniable that women and men are clearly different. Raden Ajeng Kartini spent all her life fighting for the social rights of indigenous women at that time. In the era of Kartini, the women of this country have not gained freedom in many ways. They have not been allowed to get a higher education like men, have not even been allowed to determine their own husband and others. Kartini, who felt that she was not too free to make choices, even felt that she had no choice at all because she was born as a woman, was always treated differently from her male relatives and friends, and felt jealous of the freedom of that woman. Eventually, growing desire and determination in her heart to change bad habits, she really wanted to get a higher education. But at the time, she was not allowed by her parents. She only had time to get an education until ELS, Europe's Leisure School, or elementary school level. After graduating from ELS, Kartini was also sequestered as with the custom prevailing in her place of birth, where after a woman finished school at the elementary school level, the girl had to undergo a period of socialization until it was time to get married. She fought for herself how she was only allowed to go to elementary school, even though she was the son of a regent. Her heart felt sad to see her people from ordinary family children who had never been sent to school at all. Since then, she was willing and determined to advance the women of her nation, Indonesia. and steps to advance it according to her can be achieved through education. To realize her dream, she started by establishing a school for girls in her birthplace, Jepara. The school teaches sewing, embroidery, cooking, and so on. All of this was given without paying a fee or fee. Various obstacles did not dampen her enthusiasm. Even took marriage. After marriage, she still founded a school in Rembang, in addition to the school in Jepara that she had founded before marriage. What she did with the school was then followed by other women by establishing the Kartini School. To her friends, she often pours out her heart about her desire to advance the women of her country. To her friends who are Dutch, she often writes letters expressing her ideas about the equal rights of women and men. After Kartini's death, these letters were collected and published into a book in Dutch entitled Her Desternized Thought Ledge. After that comes light. What is contained in the book is very influential in encouraging the progress of Indonesian women, because the contents of the writing have become a source of motivation for struggle for Indonesian women in the future. Raden Ajeng Kartini herself is a hero who takes a special place in our hearts. With all her ideas, determination, and deeds, great ideas have been able to move and inspire the struggle of her people from ignorance that we not realized in the past. With courage and sincere sacrifice, she was able to awaken her people from the cycles of discrimination. For women themselves, with this initial effort, now women in this country have enjoyed what is called equal rights. The struggle is not over yet. In this era of globalization, there is still a lot of oppression and unfair treatment of women. The spirit of Raden Ajeng Kartini is very burning, worthy of example, and we must apply it. In the current era, and as Indonesian women must show creativity and push the qualities of great women who are useful for the nation, and most importantly for yourself. Amin. Happy Kartini's Day. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I'm sorry if I have made a mistake. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.